Hello my lovelies, and thank you for joining O'Flopping Fiddlesticks little demos. We're going to show you today how to do a magic ring. They can be so cumbersome, especially as a beginner, because you're having to learn so many different techniques. And when you're not used to holding your wool and holding your hook and then moving your fingers, it can be really hard, and I hear it time and time again. So I thought I would give you a little bit of a demo. I'm going to frog this back, and then I'm going to show you how I work. So first and foremost, the one thing that I used to find really hard were the ones that started off, I think, I have to remember because I don't like doing it this way, so bear with me. You would wrap it around your finger, you would anchor the two. I hate doing it this way, I'm probably doing it completely wrong, so anybody watching going, no wonder you didn't like it, but hey, I didn't like it. The reason why I didn't like it, and it was there was a couple of reasons. One was it was sensory. I felt trapped. And I felt I couldn't negotiate or negate my fingers out of this position. It was really cumbersome and fiddly. So you would take the hook through and go through there and then create your chains. And I just felt like, oh, that feels awful. So for me, as I was taking it off as well, I'd lose the position of where the wool was. So that would be another thing. So there was lots of reasons, and it just did not work for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to position our wool. So working wool away from me, tail end towards me. I am working right-handed, so my left hand is my wool dominant hand. My hook hand is this hand, my right hand. So wool away. You can hold your wool however you want, but the reason why I say hold your wool like you would as if you're about to start a make is because, one, you know it's secure. You know how fast it's coming through. You have a bit of control, and that control will give you confidence. So the next thing I do to do my magic ring is I take my wool again around my finger. I wrap it twice so you have this, and knowing that this here is nice and tidy, it's secure, I can pull on it. So the next thing, we're going to follow the same kind of method, which is take a hook through, pull that first loop through, and then pick up the yarn against that, between those two fingers like so, and just create your chain, and then do another one. Then take your other hand, holding that knot in your finger, in between your fingers, it's pinched, then take the tail and the loop and then just hold there securely, and then as normal you can work into that space as if it was any other make, and just keep working so that you're working around the loop and the tail, and then you can just carry on as normal. So if you were making a hat, for instance, you'd probably be doing 20. This is the wrong hook, by the way, for this size, but I don't know why, I just feel comfortable using it. So 4, 5, 6. Now if you were making a hat in trebles, you'd probably find you're either doing 24 of these to get it nice and round. But again, you can just keep working. You can hold on to it like I am there, look. To anchor it, you can anchor it as if you're holding it like that. And it's just, for me, over time has become the simplest method. Now, it may not be the simplest method for you. And you may go on TikTok and you may see 100 different ways to do it. But this is just my way. I'm not saying it's the perfect way. I'm just saying it's my way. And if you work the way that I do, if your brain works the way that mine works, you may find this an easier method, because having control gives confidence. And when you feel as if you're out of your comfort zone, you suddenly lose that confidence. And that's when things can get tricky. So if we can build your confidence up, help you feel like you're in more control, there is more chance of you succeeding in doing a magic ring when before you've probably struggled. So I really hope that this helps you, and if it has, make sure you give us a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and pass on that message to friends and family, whoever you know who loves to crochet, who may find this an interesting method of doing a magic ring, because we do really appreciate all the subscribers we're getting currently, and you really are lifting our spirits, so thank you very much. So there you go. That is a little demo on a magic ring. I shall do it again, because then you can rewind at your own leisure again and again and again. So take your wool, make sure it's comfortable. A nice long tail. Invest in your make. Do not be stingy on your wool. Please don't be stingy on your wool. If you're going to have a long tail, this is the time to do it. Wrap around your fingers. Take your hook. Let's go through. Take your hook and make sure it goes through the wool. Pull it around and then pick up the wool. You can see how I'm moving my hand. I'm not just keeping it in a fixed position. As much as I'm moving my hook and using that to my advantage, I'm also using my hand. Can you see how I'm not even moving my hook? Picking up my yarn. Because if I was to do that, not only that, I'd have to go, well, I can't see what I'm doing, so where is the wool? So by manoeuvring my hand and flexing it towards me, I'm allowing myself to be able to see and have an advantage on what I can see as well. So yarn, and then as you pull around, I've done it too tight now, and I've got an itchy nose. Oh dear, all together. Right, start again. So you don't want to hold it that tight like I was just because I was itching my nose, because you can't get your hook underneath. You want it sort of loose, but not too loose. So take your hook underneath, engage that hook by turning it, and then turn your hand around so you can see that wool between those two fingers. Pull through again. And then with your other hand, anchor those knots so to keep the tail in place as well, so it can't just twist on you. And then you go, oh, well, where was I? Was that the right side? And then all of a sudden it falls apart. Then you can just continue with your stitches while anchoring it together. There we go, my sweeties. I hope that works for you, and I hope that you can continue making lovely makes, and make sure you share them with us, because we do like to see your makes and how you're getting on. We love a bit of feedback, so yeah, you can always count on us to have a little chat with you. Don't forget to like our Facebook pages, our Instagram, and to subscribe if you can, please, because we'd really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Have a lovely day. Speak to you soon. Bye.